Let's back up a preacher in the holiest key there is, A flat. All right. So let's start off very like let's say basic. Let's assume that you don't really know how to back up a preacher, but at the same time you want some things. So I would say the first pattern to realize is, okay, when you give A flat, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to your 1. So, and we're gonna be churchy, so things are gonna get a little messy, but we're all good. So start on your 1. All right, hit your 1 real good. The first chord I want to give you is this F sharp chord, your flat 7, your major flat 7. All right. So that's your first preaching chord. All right. So get that one to your belt. The next one is you go to your 3. All right. And this time you're gonna do this suspended chord. This is a 2, a 5, and a 1. All right. Okay. So far we got. All right. Then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna drop your thumb down. You're gonna drop this B flat down to a B, and you're gonna go up to a C sharp. So you got. All right. Then the next thing you're gonna do, you kind of have a couple of options here. You can just drop this down to this, and then you can bring this to. So you got this diminish, and then we'll bring this to the same chord we started off with over the 5. All right. And this is inverted F sharp. All right. But it doesn't necessarily matter the inversion. When you're doing this in all your keys, you just want it to be in a good happy sounding place. Okay. So here's some more easier ones to do. So we'll keep this. All right. So you can keep that. You can do this still. This time on the 4, you can do this if you want. And then you can keep that same chord. So this is, you got a B, a F, and a flat. You keep that same chord. And then you go. So those are the options with that. All right. And then you keep that. All right. And here's just another tidbit. You want to kind of end with the double hit. 1, 2. All right. Okay, so let's add a little more sauce to it. So let's see. We can do this right here on the 3. All right. So the same thing. This time I'm adding this C7. We're gonna make things very, very dominant. Okay. So if you don't know what a dominant chord is, here's a C dominant 7. All right. And if you look, you see that if I take this, let's bring it up here. If I take this B flat and bring it here, all right, and then I kind of raise this, you kind of see it's kind of similar to what we had. All right. So we're gonna make things dominant. All right. So boom. All right. I'm gonna use this chord. All right. All right. Then let's go to, and this is a C9, and this is on the list of chords that you just need to know. B. We got a E flat. We got an F, A flat. flat. All right, then I'm gonna use the whole diminish. All right. All right, learn your inversions. All right, and then on this one, I'm gonna use, you can use this again. I'm gonna use this right here, okay? Pretty much same thing. All right. So let's go back to that one again without talking. So some of the things I did was I walked down to in the bass. I was like, boom. All right. You may even see me spell out the chord. I'm just landing on. All right. Then here, and then I walked up from the 6, 6, flat 7, 7, 1 with the same chord. All right, I can invert that. So here's another one. Here we go. That. We'll keep the 3 the same. We'll use the 4 with this. Woo. We will go here. All right, and then we'll do that. So what I did was we kept the 3 the same. All right, on the 4, I did this. Okay, I may have did this. Same thing. All right, I might have did it down here. This is just a dominant 7/4 C sharp. All right, and then I did an inversion. I did some inversion of this diminish. It doesn't matter what inversion you do. You know, it doesn't matter what inversion you do. All right, and then when I got here, I used this. So all this is still using an F sharp chord. This time I made it F sharp major 7. I added some sauce. You can add some. You can add this note here. You can add this note here. You know, it can. You can really, really thicken that thing up. All right. Okay. What else can we do? All right. Let's keep it going with the with some of this stuff. So 1. All right. Still using F sharp chord, but I guess this one's more of an E flat minor. But they're cousins. All right, different video, but they're cousins. As you can see, that's that. You can look at it as, instead of putting that here, I put it here, but as you can see, that made it E flat minor 9. And then once I added this, all right, and I twang, that type of thing. Let's do something different on the 3. All right. Yeah. So, another dominant. It's an inversion of this. All right. So have C. I may play this power chord, perfect 5th. I have this E, A flat, B flat, and then I have my E flat here. All right. Okay. Let's go with that again. All right. Let's do our diminish this time with both hands. All right. That's a good movement to do. Walk it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go to our, let me say that chord. We can go back to using that. So let's go through that again. 1 was this. All right. 3. All right. 4. All right. Diminish. All right. And then 5. All right. Here's another one we can use. All right. So on the 1, let's go with, I haven't really tried this one out, but I like it. All right. Sort of play off of the, my fault. And then let's go back and do this one. All right. So you have. All right. Okay. And then let's go. All right. So let's spell that out. It's sort of a dominant 7. I like it better. Dominant 9. All right. I'm sure y'all like that one better too. So we got the diminish. All right. Added this too. And I'm just experimenting with dominance here. This is what we do here. All right. And then on the 3, I did still did that. And then on the 4, for out of convenience, I did that. All right. Same thing as this, but another inversion. All right. So I have F, E flat, B, E flat. All right. And then let's go. All right, let's do this E9. All right. And then, so the E9 was this right here. So you have your D, your F sharp, your A flat, your B. All right. You can even play it like this. You won't. And then I'm just playing in another E minor chord or another F sharp chord. Just this inversion this time. So same as this, but I just inverted it. All right. So let's go through that again. All right. All right. Yeah. So I mean, we can do like an endless amount of these, you know. Right. You know, you can go rootless on it if you want. Okay. All right. Some other cool things you can do is let's see. You can start it, all right? Right? Let's see. Okay, let's go over some ways to end it. So you can end it with you can end it like this. And this is more I guess advanced stuff. So these are some ideas. And just feel free to slow it down. Alright. End it like this. I think that's pretty neat. Walk up this dominant F, dominant F sharp, dominant G, and then to the chord we've been doing, right? You can't really see what I'm messing around with. Okay, anyway. Let's see some things that we can do. Alright. That's a good one. Alright, that's a good chord to use. You can use this D9. This is like another dominant chord. I'm telling you, dominants are your friends. Alright. Going to my 4. Alright. Going to this diminish. Alright. Going back here. So what's the theory behind this? All right, the theory is that essentially, while maintaining genre, we want to be on the one. All right, we're on the one here. All right, we want to build tension and keep building tension and keep building tension and keep building tension. And then what takes us? What's the most tension we can build? Essentially, it was probably the 5. All right. All right. So I do gotta give y'all that. That's like the most tension we can build right there. This dominant suspended 5. All right. This is on the list of chords you need to know. And then let that take you to the 1. All right. So how can we get to the 5? Right? Well, we can get to the 5 by walking straight up to it. Alright. Then we can begin to substitute some things on our walk. We can begin to substitute some more things on our walk. You know, we can do a complete substitute. That's just a tritone substitution for the 5. And go home. All right. So when you want to end it, you kind of want to keep that going, right? And then when it's time to end it, you can kind of end that thing. Another way to end it. 3, 6, 3. My fault. 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Or you can just shorten it up to 6, 2, 5, 1. So you could say 6, 2, 5, 1, 4. All about that tension. All about that tension, all right? So, if you're playing it like sort of rootless or whatnot, so when you all right, you get through that, then you can kind of begin your 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. All right. And you just kind of base your rootless around your tritone. So anytime you want to do a rootless chord when you're dealing with dominance, you just look at the tritones that's in that chord. So for example, with the let's look at the 3, right? So I'm on a 1. All right. With the 3, you can look at this tritone right here. All right. Tritone here, or even when I did this, it's the same tritone. Okay. So I can come up with something here that'll take me to the 4. All right. I mean, I don't really have to overthink that. I can you know what I'm saying? Same thing for the E. What do I want to do here? I could say and then end it there, right? And then you can treat your 5 like a minor chord, which means you can, which we talked about in basics. You can put the 4 over it, like that. You can put this flat 7 over it. You know, you can extend it out and kind of polychord it. You know, and then whatever chord there works for the 1. All right. So that's a good one for the 3 as well. All right. Now, here's an important thing to remember that kind of gets lost in gospel music. Although we're being soulful and having that minor tonality to our, playing, we're not in a minor mode. We are in a dominant mode. We're in a dominant mode. So when you end your stuff, right, however you're ending it, get in the habit of ending it in a dominant, a very happy dominant way, right? Don't end it so, unless maybe you're about to shout or something like that. If the pastor's preaching, make his point, reflect this point. I'll put it like that. See how I'm slurring, right? You don't always have to use full chords either. And I'm doing certain little trills to kind of make things sound happier, certain little grace notes and things like that, to kind of give it a more happy feeling. And then, let's see. And the more you can do in your left hand, the better. Then when you have the dominant chords in your left hand, you can kind of play around with that minor feel because you're already pronouncing the dominant. I mean, this stuff is really important, especially to the intermediate advanced people. The more that you can practice stuff like that, I mean, you can really go far. And as you can see, I'm really going out there. Really going out there with the playing right now. of stuff when you have the chords in your left hand like that. You know. Oops. Yep. And you can do you know, some movements like that. I would probably, you know, let's see, how would I do this? I would probably do something like that. Kind of play around. That type of thing. Anyway, hope that you learned something. I know I did a lot, but you know, the point is to come back, watch the video, practice some things, come back, watch the video again, practice some things, you know, not to really worry about doing everything or even digesting everything, but you want to have enough to come back to and to process, whether it's a week from now, a day from now, or a year from now, or 5 years from now. Because I tell you, man, videos like that have been the best for me, where I can just come back and just watch them and pick up on things that maybe I didn't catch the first time through. And I mean, it's awesome, you know, all those hidden treasures and nuggets. And you know, the more I understand theory, the more I can just, you know, go back into those things and say, okay, oh, I see what they did there, and I see what they meant there, and I see why they sped past this or that or whatever. So, you know, if you want the notes, just, you know, slow the video down, get the notes, or you can ask me, leave a comment. I'll tell you the notes. I'll tell you why I did what I did. But, you know, the point is to just give you my take on playing churchy and backing up a preacher and what chords to use and why to use those chords. So, hope you enjoyed it. All right, peace.